Well, it's one for the money, two for the show.
Parker Smith, an American who had always had problems with alcohol, had succeeded in earning an important job at a nuclear plant in Beaver Valley. One morning, after a long night of drinking, he had gone to work even if his condition did not allow him to. He was not in proper shape to perform to maneuver needed to cool down the main reactor. When he realized that he had forgotten it, it was too late. The temperature of the reactor was too high to do anything. It was a question of time before the reactor would explode. He panicked, didn't think twice, and ran away from the central, but he didn't trigger the alarm. Suddenly, he heard an explosion from behind him. He had succeeded in going far enough from the central to survive the blast, but not far enough to be reached by the radiation. When he realized that his mistake had cost the lives of many employees, he fell on his knee and fell in a catatonic state. The day after, some members of a help team found Mr. Smith on his knees, motionless. He had been there since the previous day. Because of his non-reaction, a behavior that they witnessed for the first time, he was sent to a specialized institution. After seeing many psychiatrists, he would still remain catatonic. The doctor decided to send Smith to the Dodswell Asylum in Canada, where unsolved and extreme cases were sent. It was Dr. Robert Mason who took charge of the case. This internationally renowned doctor had developed a serum that would eliminate any mental disorder. Because of all the useless treatment that Mr. Smith had received, Mason decided to administrate a dose of his serum to make him recover quickly. The treatment worked, and Parker Smith finally started to move hesitantly. Unfortunately, Parker started to feel overwhelming secondary effect. All the effects of the high dose of radiation resurfaced. He has been living in this state since that day.
Accueillons sur scène l'équipe composée de Antoine Bouchard, Jérémy Chevalier, Félix Guillemette, Jacob Gauthier-Tremblay, Raphaël Nadeau et, dans le rôle de Parker Smith, Ludovic Grenier-Robitaille.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so, guys, this is awesome. The story goes so great with this guy. I know RJ and I'm going to have to take your words. I'm sorry.
I didn't know.
Okay, look, we love monster movies, right? I mean, we kind of do the thing that we do. So clearly, at some point in time, we fell in love with monsters and movies. 50s is like one of the like golden ages of monster movies. Yeah. You had great music, great setting. You actually like use the nuclear stuff that happened. Like it's awesome. Not only that, but this thing feels like a mix between like old 50s monster movies and like 80s like creature features. Just
Did
like
you guys
crazy.
do that on purpose?
Yeah, was that a conscious decision? With the
Yeah, like
yeah.
1950s nuclear horror movie kind of thing. That's really cool.
We know that this year was the one that people were all afraid of this, of the nuclear
War?
Nuclear war.
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
yeah.
Mm.
That's clever.
Love it.
That's
yeah.
very, very clever.
This guy, he's just like disgusting. Yeah, I love the eyeballs rolling down his face. It's like One of the movies I love is Toxic Avenger. This thing really screams Toxic Avenger to me. I love just like the shapes, the really like it's really really bold. And I know a lot of these makeups that have been coming out lately, they're like, or the ones in the other groups are really subtle, really beautiful. But like I just love that this group just went like just crazy, like put in an overdrive, did a crazy goopy monster. I love it. I think you guys should be super proud. Oh, love this extra fist and stuff coming out of here too. Nuclear like a side effect. Awesome, guys. Really, really should be proud of yourselves.
Une autre main qui a poussé. Toute la période des années 50, la peur des radiations, la peur des réacteurs nucléaires, puis tout ça, c'est puis aussi en même temps la musique de monstres des années 50. Parce que là, je pense que vous avez compris le principe qu'on avance dans les décennies, et puis là, on est rendu dans les années 50. Et c'est ça, c'est la peur des radiations, c'est la peur du nucléaire. Ça a fait que ça donne un bonhomme fondu, un bonhomme qui fait référence à ceux qui sont nés dans les années 70, qui ont vu dans les années 80 le film Toxique, le Ravageur. Non. Ouh, non. C'est OK. Mais ça fait une belle référence à ça. Peu importe. Et donc, c'est toute la mutation. Et c'est un personnage qui est quand même assez complet. RJ!
This was one of my fun groups to work with. I really appreciate the way you guys went so far as to, I saw you guys turn around, you were cutting out letters and things to actually put the man's name, really tie things. In fact, really all the kids have really done a really good job of doing these little details that really bring that character's individuality out. This is really disgusting, and that's why I like it. So the other, it was just, I love the way that you guys literally just saw me do a demonstration real quick on how to make those like sheets of latex, and you guys, boom, took it upon yourselves to do that with the chest and the arm, and everything looks really good here. I loved how I didn't get the thing, I didn't get it, but it looks good now, the extra hand, and I like that. Raphael, you're always saying, he was so excited about airbrushing, and he went out and bought an airbrush last night just so he could airbrush this thing today. And as we have them, you don't have to do that, But he wanted his own airbrush. He said, RJ, come help me now. Come help me now. So he was very insistent, a very eager group, and I really enjoyed that about them, that they were always, ready to, hey, let's ask, come help me with this and that. So it was really cool to work with these guys.
Glad you fought for the airbrush look, because that is totally of that era. Like, it looks great.
Yeah. So I was really excited for you guys, and I'm glad that it all came together and it looks really cool. Yeah, good job.
Wow. Les détails qui ont été mis sur le costume, vous avez tout fabriqué les petites lettres. C'était beau à voir quand même. Félix a travaillé, j'étais ému. Farce, voyons. Puis Raphaël, c'était beaucoup pour avoir son propre airbrush. Il est allé en acheter un. Puis il était bien content. Puis il a achalé beaucoup à RJ. Il dit montre-moi comment. Puis à un moment donné, RJ, il n'a pas eu le choix. Fait que, puis non, mais c'est très, très bel job de tout ça. Alors, good job. Bravo.